What's popping, gay boys? With various sources, I now know for a fact that this is what's going down in the artifact lore. The sources are in my description if you want to double check. This assumes you're already familiar with Dota 2, and if you're not, you should check out Artifact Academy's video on the lore for people who have never played Dota first. So, the story of Artifact starts in Stonehall, the hometown of Tristan, the Legion commander, leader of the Bronze Legion, and also the place where she has previously fought off the Abyssal Horde. Sorla Khan, the leader of the new Red Mist Horde, is planning on attacking Stonehall, ravaging the countryside as the army pushes forward. To defend her hometown, Legion commander occupies a Vhoul city between her and Sorla. A Vhoul is a rat-like creep in the Dota 2 universe. In this Vhoul city, which is Roseleaf, she allies up with Rix, a commander there.
It is not personal. Roseleaf is between us.
They don't have anything I can...
In this voice line from Sorla Khan to Rix, we hear Roseleaf is between us and Stonehall. It's clear that the Vhoul city is Roseleaf. It's 100% confirmed. I can't believe I missed this before. Sorla arrives in Roseleaf and starts sieging with her Red Mist Horde. The Bronze Legion might have been able to fight off the Horde if it wasn't for one problem. The Vhouls weren't big fans of being occupied, and under the leadership of Rix, they start a beta uprising, the Vhoul Rebellion, against the Bronze Legion. Legion commander was not ready for what awaited her, and now facing two fronts at the same time, suffers a great defeat. This all makes sense of voice lines referring to Legion commander doing bad things, being tyrannical and deserving her fate, and her getting a bad surprise during the battle. She messed with the Vhouls, and they rebelled. It also makes sense of voice lines and cards referring to Sorla Khan's prowess, violent behavior, and her sieging in specific. Under Sorla Khan's leadership, the Red Mist Horde is as frightful as ever, despite previously being destroyed from the inside by Mogul Khan the Axe. I have a video specifically about the lore of Sorla Khan, Axe, and the Red Mist in the top corner if you want to know the details of it. This also confirms what Sorla Khan said in her voice line in the Artifact gameplay. It was hard to make out at first and people weren't sure. It was also heavily debated whether the Vhoul city was Roseleaf or not, but now we know because her last word in the voice line is Stonehall. It is not known what went down between Sorla Khan and Rix, and who ended up on top, but a card in Artifact reveals Darkseer fighting Oglotes, and Dark Willow has spoken to him before about the Vhoul Rebellion. It is not known if he is on Elsie's or Rix's side, but Dark Willow might be a hint. One thing I haven't mentioned is Treant Protector. He is referred to by Dark Willow and might be any of the three sides based on various voice lines. One thing to bear in mind is that Dark Willow likes Treant and doesn't seem to mind Rix and Darkseer. However, she does mind Legion Commander and Sorla. This makes me suspect that if Treant was present at this Roseleaf battle, he was on the Vhoul Rebellion side, Darkseer also. And he might also be fighting Timbersaw, who knows. The Timber voice actor was talking about Timber fearing a living army of trees, which is more than likely the Treants, and Timber is a red card like Legion Commander. But now we are getting into theory territory. This is not fact. It was all in the voice lines all along. Dark Willow was there for the entire battle and has retold the story in her voice lines. Okay, hold the heck up. I'm gonna have to cut myself off real quick because I just realized something. Dark Willow warns Timbersaw about Roseleaf and he is known to hate trees. Dark Willow talks about Treant doing something admirable at Roseleaf in the past, but references to Timber versus Treant is all in the future. I think that in the future, maybe the next expansion, the fight will be between Timber and the Treants. Dark Willow also tells Legion Commander that Rix is going to kill her, which suggests she survived the last fight. This is what I think will happen after the fight I've just described at Roseleaf. The Treants come to rescue the Vhoul Rebellion, and went back to living there with the Vhouls like they used to. They managed to hold back the Red Mist, but later another fight happens at Roseleaf. It will now be the Red Mist versus Timber and Legion versus the Treants and Rix. Or perhaps this is where another blue faction comes in. I might do a video on this in the future, let me know what you think. So that's it for all we know, but if you like me want even more, make sure to watch part 2 of this video, which is my crazy theory about Tristan the Legion Commander and her past. Unlike my LC theories, my Roseleaf theories are 100% canon. Check out my sources if in doubt. Leave a comment if you disagree with me, and I will tell you why you're wrong. Anyway, thanks for watching. Peace!